Hi everyone, my name is Sibil, and I would like to read to you today from a book titled Jesus' Last Years in India that Jesus asked me to channel. The book speaks about how Jesus and his sister Rosemary traveled all the way from their home to India. Jesus spent 7 years in India, training with the yogis from the Himalaya and the yogis from the south, perfecting his mastery. And when he returned to Europe, he was enlightened. The book is told from the first person perspective, from his sister Rosemary. I would like to read to you a passage from chapter 7, Past and Present in Babylon. Jesus now stood next to me, eyes gazing into the distance. In that moment, it was as if the loud shouts and screams of Babylonians didn't exist. It was as if there wasn't a crowd pushing past us in both directions. In that moment, only me and Jesus existed, side by side, suspended in time and space by the vision I had just shared. When I started to think Jesus would not speak at all, he finally said, "What you have just witnessed on that square, Rosemary, was not a vision nor a dream. It was a glimpse of the past. What you saw is something that once happened. Being here on this spot, at the beginning of the processional way, turning yourself back towards the temple, it brought up this memory from the past, because your soul and God know that Mary Anna hasn't resolved things from that life. Mary Anna knows that too, although probably not in as much details as you do now." Jesus continued, "God spoke to me recently about how we do not live only once, but we come back to this body over and over again, until we finally conclude whatever God had sent us to do in the first place. As we live in many different bodies, in many different parts of the world, we leave traces of our soul behind, if we have any regrets when we die. As we encounter in the next life parts of our soul left behind in the previous life, our soul recognizes itself, and the remembrance stirs the memories deep within us to bring it to our human awareness in order to help us reclaim that part of our soul. For until we reclaim all our parts, we cannot go back to God permanently." This passage of the book speaks about past life remembrance. It talks about how when we live a traumatic experience in a certain life, and that experience is not fully processed when you are present in your physical body, that unprocessed trauma, it could be emotions of fear, anger, sadness, loss, they remain in our energetic field. And when we die, if we are unable to transmute those and go into light, those parts of ourselves are left behind. And when we reincarnate again, when we again take a body in a new life, those parts of ourselves that we left behind will impact us. Let's say that in one life you died in an airplane crash. It might very well be that in the next life you will be panically afraid of flying with an airplane. And until you send that part of yourself into light and you heal that trauma, it will stay with you. There are many ways how we can transmute, heal, and release unprocessed emotions from past lives. And one of them is past life healing and reading. If this resonated with you, I invite you to find out more on atlantincard.com. Wherever you are on your journey of ascension, may you be blessed. Thank you for watching.